All right, sister, I'm going to start with a question. Who has your freaking back? Because today we're going to talk about the gratitude I have for my team, how no way do I do this by myself. This is not the Lani Show. I even get messages. I have my badass Martha in the Facebook group. She's just so amazing. And people will be like, did she work for you? I'm like, what the fuck? You think that I do everything by myself? Like, absolutely not. But there was a point where nobody prepared me for it. It's such a trick, and that's why I really like to talk about that, because it's kind of like embarrassing and like shameful, and especially as like a overachiever and a perfectionist, nobody prepares you for this. So my whole business mindset was like, when 20K months, like I'm free, I'm good, I'll never be sad again, I'll never feel fat again, I'll never be tired again. Like I had this, I was like, oh, when I'm there, like I'm enlightened, like just don't fuck with me anymore, because I'm just going to be like amazing and have no problems. And when I got to that point, nobody prepared me for like, oh, well, if you are a perfectionist and if you're doing it in your masculine, then like you're gonna feel overwhelmed. Like you're not gonna have a lot of energy. And if you feel like you have to do everything by yourself, you're not gonna have fun anymore. And that's gonna negatively affect, like, where's the sex drive? Not there. When's the last time I had fun? I couldn't even remember. I was just like moping around and complaining. And it's just such a trip, because we're just taught in society, like, oh, this one number, this money number, and especially as like successful women, it's like, oh, I made all this money. And I'm like, yeah, but what's really going on? Because you just said you feel disconnected and you have no confidence and you're thinking like crazy shit in your head. Like, what's really going on? So that was something that, I mean, in all my business courses, it was like the end all be all, like I'll hit this much money and everything will be happy. And nobody prepared me for like, well, why am I not fucking happy? Why am I overwhelmed? Why am I doing everything for everybody? And then again, as a perfectionist, it's like, we could have easily gotten help, but that was like, oh, I'll be weak if I ask for help. And like, I'm going to say yes to everything because I'm the strong one. And it was like, I was doing this myself. It was like, I was a self-proclaimed, like, everybody needs me. I'm going to say yes to everything because I felt like it was weak to not do everything for everybody. I felt like it was weak if I had somebody who had my back and someone who, you know, was asking, hey, what do you need? I was like, that's weak. Like, I'm the one that does that for everybody. So I would not be anywhere where I am. Lani and Nalu was like a whole team of amazing people. We have our coaches, Rebecca and Emily. I got goosebumps, just the most amazing women ever. Obviously, Chris is like the huge part that I might be the face of it, but he's the one behind the scenes, like making all this magic happen. We have our videographer and everybody's just so fucking positive. So this again is a reflection of like, what standard do I want? Because I have heard from everybody, hiring a team is like the toughest thing ever. And I agree. It's really tough to find people who care as much as you do. But like, when that's how you are, and when you're like just trying your best, and when you are really kind to people, the same kind of people want to be with you. So like, my team is just the most positive. I just can even, like, I feel so fucking grateful. It brings tears to my eyes. The most positive. They care so much. They try so hard. We got Keita, our videographer. We got Wee Wee, my assistant. We got Ayu, she's our house manager. My coaches, even, like, I say, like, I get such like brother energy and like sister energy from our team. My family is in California, so, you know, for a long time I was like, I'm the strong one. I don't need anybody. Fuck my family, they're crazy. And it's like, okay, whatever. Every family has problems, but I get to tap into this like beautiful energy. Like, I message Emily, I'm like, dude, like, we have this like sister energy, because obviously we all go through this part where like we're growing and we're doing new shit that like a lot of times our family isn't doing, and we can have this soul and heart connection with our friends, with our team. So it's so beautiful. And my Muay Thai coach, like, I fully get brother vibes from him. I like get so excited. I see him so much, and he's just the most positive. So, you know, at what point are you gonna say, like, dude, I could totally delegate and I could totally get help? Because if I didn't have a team, we would not be half as far as we are now. It's impossible. I can't wear 100 hats. I can't fucking do everything for everybody, and I don't need to. And nobody forced me to do that. I was doing that to prove myself and feel good about myself. So it's like, if you don't get tears in your eyes because you're like, dude, like, I feel like I'm just like a line of like the most amazing, positive, excited. Like, I message a lot of my team, I love you. I'm messaging everybody, I love you, you're amazing, I'm so fucking grateful for you. If you don't have that, that's a personal choice. It's a personal choice. Like, you're getting something out of doing everything for everybody. And again, like, for us badasses that are leaders and making money, like, nobody talks about that part of it. It's like, oh yeah, the success, it's amazing. And it's like, Well, what about that little fucking 5-year-old who's trying to do everything for everybody and a perfectionist? So there's nothing more freeing than when you get messages from your team that's like, what can I do for you? Like that changed my life from when every day I was like sick to my stomach, freaking going to my messages because everybody wants to take something from me. And then I'm like, that's me. Like I'm giving everyone permission to do that, to like the transition do. We're fucking powerhouses. I just see us this long line of positive, amazing people. So they bring the most positive energy. They're so grateful. They're so kind. I'm inspired by them. I wake up in the morning and want to be a better person and make more money so I can share it forward with them. It's a fucking game changer. And as a leader, sis, you need a team behind your back. And maybe it's not going to look the exact same way as me, but you don't have to do everything. That's a choice. When's the last time you had fun? When's the last time you made sweet love and like really like you felt so connected and it was so juicy and so orgasmic? And if not, if you don't feel huge bursts of energy like Sonic the Hedgehog, then damn girl, you're doing this to yourself because you're still that little girl trying to prove. So this is a freaking shout out to my team. This is a shout out to all high performing women. You don't have to do this alone. There's simple ways, but it's not the team that's going to save you. Like you have to make the shift inside. I'm worthy of support. I'm worthy of help. I don't have to fucking prove anything. I'm going to stay in my area of genius because I'm so much more badass and efficient when I delegate and have other people who are happy and excited and love doing what they do a really good job at what they're doing so I can be the CEO, so I can be the leader, so I can continue to grow and just make everybody's lives better. If you resonate and you're this badass chick, but you're like fucking struggling and you're ready to take it to this next level and do that first internal shift, because I could give you a team now, but you just like still do everything for everybody. If you're ready to make that shift, book in a call with my team. You'll feel their energy. Oh, you'll be like, I know what Lani was talking about now. Book in a call. Let's get you going to that next level because at the end of the day, what's important? Oh, I made too much fucking money, but I'm so burned out and miserable and everybody wants something from me. Or like, dude, I'm happy. I'm having fun. Holy shit. So book in a call. Thanks for listening. See you next week.